Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Del or No Del. Steve, walk on down with me over to the contestant area and welcome to Milka.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. How you feeling today, Steve? You feeling lucky?
I'm feeling lucky.
He's feeling lucky. Tell me a little bit about this outfit you got going on here right now, man.
I saw it in the store today, and I didn't have anything appropriate else to wear. Most of my clothes are dresses.
Didn't have anything else appropriate. You know what? You could wear a dress if you want. Break the norm, baby.
I mean, all right. My island usually gives me dresses and the balloons, so definitely looking forward to some boy clothes today.
Well, you know what? You're looking fantastic. You know who else is looking fantastic? Our three lovely models here on the right. Hello, models, and welcome to the show. Now, we have Rated R, we have Ronnie, and we have KTY as today's models. And over on the left, making the big financial decisions, we have Truck or Obelix as our banker. Steve, you got a hell of a cast on today's show right now. How do you feel about our star-studded team of models and banker?
I feel great. I don't think anyone's going to let me down. I feel like it's a good group of people, so thank you.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. All right, Steve, you got a chance today to win any amount of money ranging from 100 to 1 million bells. And you know what? I know you know exactly how the game works, but maybe our whole audience at home doesn't. So I'm going to give the quick rundown. So to start the game, you're going to choose one of these 12 cases on the board. That is your case. You own it. It is yours. And if you choose to, you're walking home with it. We're going to put that case over on this table with Howie Mandel's beautiful face. And at that point, you are then going to start the game where every round you're going to pick a certain amount of cases. And depending on what you reveal, the banker is going to offer to buy your case from you for a certain amount. And it all boils down to one thing, Steve, and that's going to be the simple question of Del or No Del. So how you feeling? You feeling ready to get started here?
Let's do it.
All right, Steve. Now, you're coming from, what island are you coming from here? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I live on Good Time Island. We're known for two things. One is our lovely Bone Zone Beach.
Bone Zone Beach? I've been there, yeah. Don't tell my wife, though.
We'll keep that just between you and me. Just between you and me. We also have a newly opened cafe called the Skull and Scones Society.
The Skull and Scones. Oh, a lot of bone stuff going on over at Good Time Island. Sounds, I don't know if the name fits.
I mean, it's a good time.
Never a bad time when you get to bone.
Never a bad time.
All right. Well, Steve, hopefully with this prize money today, you're going to be able to get some more meat on them bones. You've got to make a strong decision right now. Which one of these cases are you starting off with?
You know, I've thought about this, and I'm going to have to go with my favorite place in Mario Kart. We're going to go with case number 12.
Case number 12. Case number 12 for place number 12. All right, Rated R, go ahead and bring that case down to the table for us and place it right next to Howie Mandel's beautiful face. Look at him go. Sporting a crown that costs more than the entire grand prize of the game. What a flex. Just goes to show that we treat our models right here on Del or No Del. Definitely a crown sponsored by me, Howie. All right, Rated R, thank you so much. Steve, you now have the start of the game rolling upon you. You have every number on the board right now, 11 on the field. One of them might have $1 million in it if you didn't have it in case number 12, and you want to avoid it. So, Steve, which one of these numbers is feeling lucky?
You know what? Let's get rid of number 6 right off the bat.
Number 6 right away. Why number 6, Steve?
It's half of the nice number.
Half of the all right. Number 6 about to be cleared out of the board. What do we got right here? The $5,000 case. Steve off to a speedy, strong start. Absolutely beautiful. How does that feel, man?
That's great. That's not even a 3-digit number, a 6-digit number, so I'm happy.
Yeah, and the top 3 lowest. That's a strong first play, but that kind of pressure is a lot to live up to when you still have 2 more chases to choose. Where are you heading over for case number 2?
Well, we've done the 6. Might as well do the 9. Finish it off.
All right. The second half of the Forbidden Combo. 6 and 9 off the board. And KTY going to open up another case for us. You have just revealed the $100 case. Clearing out both 2 of the 3 lowest values on the board. Steve, if you clear out the 1,000, you will be making a history-shattering first round right here. I know that's a lot of pressure to throw on you, but I want to see history get made right now. So if you can clear out that 1,000, that banker is going to be offering you what must certainly be record-shattering round 1 offers. Steve, it is the final pick for round number 1. Where are you going to go?
Let's go with number 3.
Case number 3. All right. Heading into the front row. You got a strategy here? Was it because it's half or part of the 6 and the 9? Are you going by the multiples here?
Exactly. Got to use that math. It's you randomized it, so trying to figure out that computer program.
Absolutely. All right. Well, Ronnie, right here in the front row, the $1,000 case. I can't believe it, Steve. How did you do it?
It's math, baby, math.
Yeah. His instincts are something sharp here today. Steve from Detroit going to show that the Motown City isn't ready to be counted out just yet. And it sounds like the banker might agree. All right, Steve, head on over to the left side with me, and we're going to pull you into the soundproof booth.
Sounds good.
All right. Banker, hello.
Hello, Howie.
All right, Obelix, how you feeling about that round 1, man? That's some pressure. I know it's your first time banking here on the show. You got to be against the ropes a little right now.
Yeah, he couldn't have asked for a better start, and but he likes to think he's the nice cop around here, so I can't steal that shtick from him. So I'm still gonna have to try and go hard on him.
Oh wow, okay, gonna give a tough first offer. What ballpark are you shooting at for this round 1? It's got to be above 10K. I know that.
Oh, it's well above 10K. I'm willing to offer him 48.9K.
48.9K. All right, we're gonna round that up to a clean 49 if that's okay with you, and put $49,000 on the table in front of him.
Do what you need to do.
All right, banker. I'm gonna go see what Steve thinks about that offer, and we'll be back with you soon. All right, Steve.
Yes.
I just got off the phone with the banker, and that round 1, one of the strongest round 1s I've ever seen in literally the best round 1 you can have. But our banker still wants to give you kind of a tough play right now. So on the table, if you ring this bell right now, you will be walking home with 49,000. Only higher than the 2 lowest available totals on the board. The banker's giving you a hard one here, so it's up to you to make the decision. Dell or no Dell?
I mean, I'm on a pretty good streak right now. I don't think it makes sense to even consider taking the offer. So we're going to go with no deal, Howie.
No deal. Absolutely no question in my mind. With luck like you've been having, you're not ready to walk away. You're ready to walk back to the playing field. All right, Steve. You had an impressive round 1 right there. You got the 100, 1,000, and 5,000 cleared from the board. But as you know, knocking out the little numbers makes it more likely that you're going to find the big ones. So round 2, you're going to be opening 2 cases. Now, with 49,000 is a lot of money. If you walked away with that, what do you think you would have been able to do on your island with it?
Well, I've been looking to hire a private investigator on the island.
Is there a upsurge in crime?
I wake up on most mornings and sometimes villagers have just disappeared. And they got you finding bones all the time, hence the name of the island.
Yeah, good time.
But yeah. So I'm a little concerned of what's going on there. But I feel like a private investigator could help me get down to the root cause.
Well, you know what? Let's see if we can't get you a little more than 49,000. Perhaps you can get a whole team of investigators on Good Time Island. But to do that, you're gonna have to play well, and you're gonna have to tell me which case you're choosing for case 1 this round.
You know what? Rated R needs some more work, so I think we're gonna go with case number 11.
Case number 11. All right, Steve. It's getting riskier and riskier as you keep playing, but you got a lot of money on the board. Let's see if we can stay away from those 6 figures. Rated R, what do we got in the case? Stevie boy, you have just opened up the $25,000 case, the second lowest available in this round. Dude, what do you do? How are you pulling off this magic right now, Steve? You know what? If I didn't know you were such an honest man, I'd assume maybe you're the one leaving these bones around and maybe you found a way to cheat in the game. But you know what? I trust you. Chat seems to trust you, and our models definitely do as well. So you got another case to pick this round. If you pull the 10,000, I'm going to start getting extra suspicious. So which number are you going to land on?
See if we can pull a big number. Got it. All right. Let's go case number 2.
Case number 2. All right. Ronnie has the honor of opening case number 2. Twos, they never lose. Ronnie, let us know what we have just revealed.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, she's doing a little dance for you here. It's either really good or really bad. We're about to find out. Ronnie, how much in case number 2?
She's really putting
There we go. There we go. Some slight, the magic wand, some slight T-dips with it. All right. And case number 2. Steve, you have just opened the $1 million case.
It's not great.
The winning streak had to slow down at some point, but it didn't. We didn't want to see it dashing all the way to the other end. That 1 million off the board. Steve, how are you feeling?
It's not great. There's still a bunch of other big numbers in play. I'm assuming I maybe have the 750,000 in my bag. But I guess we'll find out.
Sounds like that million maybe shook your confidence a little bit. You were knocking out those little numbers. Let's go. You got the 750,000 in your bag. The banker knows it. I know it. You know it. And we're going to see just how that banker is going to be shooing you away knowing that information. All right. And banker, hello.
Hi, Howie.
All right, so he definitely was getting a little suspicious that round, knocking out another one of those lowest numbers. But, I think all accusations of tomfoolery have to be out the window with that million being gone.
The people of Milka have trusted me with their money here. And I don't know if you know, but they're undergoing quite a project right now. And I feel I need to safeguard as much of it as possible.
Oh, absolutely.
So I'm going to try nearly doubling his offer and see if we can just buy him out quick now, because who knows what's going to happen otherwise.
All right, so nearly doubling. What are we going to be landing on for that offer this round?
Let's offer him 80K.
80,000 flat. All right, I like it. I think it's a fair offer, and let's see if our contestant feels the same way. I'm going to pull him back in. All right, Steve, you have just gotten a new offer from the banker, and even though you cleared out the 1 million that round, you still have been playing phenomenally, my friend. So you mentioned you wanted to hire a private investigator on your island earlier, and I like that idea. I like that you're looking to invest in the safety of your villagers. So if one could get purchased, if you could hire the services of one with 49,000 on that last round, I want to know how much 80,000 bells sounds like it could do for you. Are you going to take that, Dell, or are you going to say no, Dell? What do you think?
Oh, man. To investigate that many villagers, it's going to take, I think, more than 80K. It looks like everybody in the chat, except for Lord Shiro, saying, take the deal. But I'm going to say, no deal.
No deal. What a mad lad. You love to see him. Keep pushing it. All right, Steve. You know what? You knocked out the million last round, but you know you've had great luck otherwise. You're getting some rooting on going from our models over here. Ronnie believes in you. Rated R believes in you. KTY does. And you know what, Steve? I believe in you.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
All right, Steve. Let's see if that belief is misplaced or not. You've got 2 cases to open this round. Bring us home and show us that $10,000.
All right. So as we were saying, prime numbers, way to go. I'm not good at math, but I'm pretty sure number 5 is a prime number. Let's go with number 5.
All right, Ronnie, opening up case number 5. Prime only divisible by 1 and itself. Ronnie, did the prime number give us a prime case? The 200,000, Steve, is now off the board. Another one of those 6 figures out of the woods, but it's one of the lower ones. So there is a silver lining. You still have 300, 500, and 750,000 all on the board, and only one more case to open.
One more case.
One more case.
Let's go number 10.
Case number 10. Rated R. Let's go. Bring us home with the 10K. Let's see that offer shoot up right here, Rated R. What can you do for my man, Steve? And he has just revealed the $10,000 case. Yeah! All right.
Awesome.
You know what, Steve? That was a good round. You knocked out the 200, but you also knocked out the lowest value. What's important to note here is that all 5 lowest values are knocked out. And that's important because that means the least you're walking home with now is 50,000, which is better than your round 1 offer. And you know what? I got a suspicion that your offer right now is going to be in those 6 figures. How do you think your banker's about to treat you?
He is not going to like me.
He is not going to like you. It sounds like he's got something to be saying right now, too. So, Steve, I'm going to throw you into that soundproof booth, and I'm going to talk to our banker and see what kind of money we can get you.
Sounds good.
All right, banker, we're bringing you in. How do you feel about that last round?
There's something about this guy. I think maybe we need to be the ones hiring private investigators here.
Yeah, well, you know what? If you can find a way to get him to walk home with a small deal, we'll be able to afford it. But he's going to be bleeding us dry soon.
It seems that way.
Yeah. 50,000, lowest number on the board. Million knocked out. He knocked out one 6-figure number there. Only the 200,000. I bet you're sitting here wishing he hit that $500,000.
Oh, you know it.
All right. Well, what can you do for him for this round?
Let's offer him 150K and hope to get rid of him.
All right. 150K flat right on the money. That's a really good offer. Over 3 times the first round. Truck, thank you for your time. I'm going to pull our model back in. All right, Steve, we have gotten your round 3 offer here right now. And I'm going to tell you, man, they're growing. Every round, you're getting that offer to shoot up more and more. You started with 49, you made it up to 80, and almost double on that offer. You have the opportunity to walk home right now with 150,000 bells.
That would buy.
Life-changing right there.
That is life-changing, and I could probably hire an actual good lawyer, like Phoenix Wright maybe, to investigate those.
Yeah, I hear Rated R also has services that they could offer you, but you know what? I've heard some shady things about that guy. There's a reason he's not working as a lawyer and he's modeling right now.
I mean, he also is wearing a 1.2 million bell crown.
You're right. You got to be at least somewhat of a good lawyer if he's making a 1.2 million crown. All right.
Flex.
Steve, we're here in the 3rd round, and I got to ask you, man, you got 150,000 on the table. Are you going to say deal or no deal?
You know, I've got two There's only 2 bags that are lower than that. So I've got a 1 or 3 in 5 chance of at least knocking out 2.
Don't forget, you can at one point in the game counteroffer, and next round you're opening 2 more cases, just so you know those facts.
All right, I think it's a little too early to take the banker's offer. Let's see what we can do in the next round. No deal.
No deal. All right. Pushing forward, not letting anything stop you. You've done really well this far. You've knocked out the millie, but you still have some amazing opportunities lying ahead of you. Only one number sub 6 figures left on the board, and it's the highest one out of them. So, moving into round number 4 here, Steve, you've got 2 more cases to open. This is our second last round if you go all the way. Having 2 cases to open when there are only 4 left on the board is a lot. That's a struggle. It's half the cases you're eliminating this round. So there's going to be some heartstrings being pulled on here. And I know it's going to be a little rough. So do you have a strategy going into this round? I know you've gone for the 69. You've shot at the primes. What are you thinking in round 4?
Just kind of guessing at this point.
Just kind of guessing. All right. Well, use that crazy Detroit instinct and let us know. Case number 1. Where are we going?
We're going to go with case number 7.
Case number 7. All right. KTY walking over to case number 7. She is wearing the lovely sequenced platinum outfit. Costs as much as the crown, if I am correct. All right. Case number 7. Is it lucky? Ooh, and you know what? Luck was not in that case, but hope isn't lost, Steve. You have 1 more case this round, and 50,000 could still very well be out there. You clear it, your offer still may shoot up, but if you don't, you might just see less on the table than last round. What do you think?
Stressing me out. All right, let's go with case number 1.
Case number 1. All right, Ronnie, case number 1. Steve needs to hire some private investigators. We need to see you do your magic here, Ronnie. What do we got in case number 1? The 100,000. You know what, Steve? I'm going to mark it as a win because that was less than your previous offer. You now have 2 6-figure numbers on the board and 150K. Still a really strong position you're in, and I'm anticipating your offer going up. However, this is a high-risk scenario. Do you think that you might be a little more convinced to walk away in this upcoming negotiation?
Depending on the number, I'm always convinced. You know, everyone's got a price.
Everyone's got a price, especially on Good Time Island. All right. We're walking over. The banker's getting on the line. We're going to see what kind of deal we can pull for you in this round. And Steve, I'll pull you back in a moment. All right, banker, we're getting down to the nitty gritty over here. Final round coming up. Are we going to try and make him walk away, or you want him to keep playing? What's your plan?
You know, I have some trickery in my offer that I think may convince him.
Okay, all right. What do you got?
Why don't we offer him 269K?
269,000, a strategy that I anticipate being pretty effective. Is there any significance behind that number?
It's a very, very nice number, is all I can really say about it.
I gotcha. Sounds like a good time. All right, Obelix, I'm going to bring Steve back in and let him know we have an offer on the table. Thank you for your time. All right, Stove, I think you're going to be shocked at what we're about to see on the table right now. Now, I just opened up this briefcase right here. And if you see it's a nice briefcase. It's sitting right here. Now, if you decide to close that briefcase and keep playing, you know how much money you're walking away from?
I bet you're going to tell me.
269,000. You can keep playing and shoot for more, or you can take the safe bet and walk away with that good time number. 269,000 on the field. So, Stove, I got to ask you, Dell or no Dell?
I mean, that is a pretty nice offer, but I did not come here, to just quit halfway through. We're no deal. We're going all the way, baby.
Pushing in. Oh my goodness. I thought that was, the banker was really sweeting it for you on that one. I thought you might have taken it, but you know what? The boldness continues. Let's hope you can knock out that 50K. Either way, you're going to be in a high risk scenario if you don't. Whether that's going to be between 750,000 or $500,000, that is up to Lady Luck. Steve, the last time this game, I'm going to ask you this question. I need you to eliminate a case. 8 or 4. Which one of these has got the lower total in it?
I mean, 4 is a smaller number, because math. I'm going to go with case number 8. I think that has the 50,000 in it.
All right, case number 8. KTY, get us that 50,000 eliminated. Let's make Steve win at least $500,000 here today on Del or No Del. What do we got in case number 8? Ooh, Steve. The sting. The sting of Lady Luck is unkind to you today.
Hate to see it happen.
You've got, listen, silver linings. I'm going to bring them up again. You still got $500,000 on the board, but your offer is likely not going to be as generous as last round. You have 50K you can walk away with, or if you're lucky, 10 times that amount, $500,000, 500,000. Now, between those, there is a magic number that you might be able to squeak away with, a nice, safe magic number. And there's a man on the phone who knows that number. So I'm going to walk on over and see just how much he's willing to give you. All right. Banker, we're here in the final round with a high-risk scenario. Now, a little bit safer than some of our other contestants have had in the past, with the 50,000 being on the low end. That's still a lot of money. What do you think you're going to be able to do this round?
I'm feeling a little better this round, but not overall better still. But, the nice offer, now that's off the table. But I'm only going to lower it a little bit. I'm going to offer him 223K.
223. You know what? That's a really generous offer, all things considered. Did you take into account that you think he might walk away with that number on the table?
I'm just hoping. What I really hope is that he doesn't take it and he walks away with only 50K. But, I got to hedge my bets and offer this to just try and get him to walk away now.
You know what? It's the safe thing to do. I agree with you fully. All right, 223,000. I'm going to let him know what we're able to do for him here on the show. Thank you, Banker. All right, Steve, we are moving into your final offer. Now, remember, you do still have your counter offer. And if your counter offer is declined, you are forced to keep playing. Your deal, if you counter offer, your deal is removed from the table. Now, on the table, your offer is, I've been running this show for decades now, and I've seen it all. I've seen it all happen, and I expected this offer to be lower, but our banker seems to have a soft spot for you and has kept the offer above 200,000 and even thrown it up to 223K, almost $250,000, and it's guaranteed if you take the deal.
Oh, that's a good offer. It's a really good offer. I'm tempted to counter offer it. I think I'm going to counter offer.
All right, counter offer. Steve, I'm going to be bringing the banker in directly to speak with you on this counter offer. What are you looking to get?
All right, I'm going to counter offer to actually a previous offer that they gave me. Let's go with 200,000 or 269,000.
269,000 counter offer. All right, banker, please jump on in to the booth with us. Banker, 269,000 on the board. What do you think?
Now, Steve, that was an offer I gave you earlier, and unfortunately you turned it down. I'm not just a guy that goes back on it. I'm sorry, I can't do that. That offer is come and gone.
Ooh, you can feel the sting from you declining his previous 269 offer, Steve. Do you think maybe you're a little too ambitious on that one? I
was. I had some big numbers on the board still, but You know, that's fair. That's fair.
Banker, our contestant now is going to be going into the case opening. They're going to have to take one of these numbers. Do you have any words of advice? Do you think they should switch, or do you think they should stay?
You know, Howie, I'm as lost as you are. Unfortunately, they don't let me put the money out there because apparently that's tampering.
Well, there, if you ever needed a vide to our credibility, there it is. All right. Steve, you've got one final job to do here in Dell or No Dell, and that is walk home with some money. How much? It's either going to be 50 or 500K. Now, you chose, and I believe it was case number 12 to start. Now, case number 12 is still sitting there, and it is still yours right now. But if you feel uncomfortable with case number 12, if you feel unsure of that previous guess, you can switch it out and walk home with case number 4. So, Steve, will you be swapping cases?
You know, I like being in last place in Mario Kart. It's comfortable. I like it. I feel comfortable here. I'm going to keep case number 12.
All right, we're keeping case number 12. Ronnie, show us what Steve just knocked off of the board, and we can find out how much money he's walking home with. Steve, your offer was $223,000. Did you make a good deal? And there it is! You're going home with $500,000 bells right there!
I bet the banker's kicking himself now.
Oh, you know what? I bet the banker is definitely a little upset that they didn't take that counter offer. Steve, how does it feel to have just won $500,000 bells?
It feels great. I'm super excited. I get to hire some good lawyers, and hopefully we'll figure out, who's killing everybody on my island.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I'm sure you'll be up to a speedy resolution on that mystery. You got a lot more money than you initially needed from it. I know you remembered 48K would have been enough for you. Well, now you're walking away with over 10 times that number. And you know what? I'm going to add an extra 10 or an extra 5K bells onto the total just because I like you. So you're going home with $500,000, 5,000 in the bags in front of you right there. Feel free to pick them up. Steve, you have just conquered Dell or No Dell, one of the best performances we've seen on the show. I'm your host, Howie Zendel. Good night, America. Good night, the entire world.